Welcome everyone, thank you for joining us on the new Aska Let's Play. I've actually been talking for the last, 3 minutes and didn't realize my microphone was off. So, anyways, we are in our new Aska Let's Play. The reason we had to do a new Aska Let's Play, as you can see in chat, I'm posting every 10 minutes or so the seed in chat. And it will also be is down in the description, but also an explanation that the seed that generated before the update is different than the seed generated after the update. Same letters, same everything, just the geography is different. So we just wanted to, we loaded up our game there. And We Are Vikings is the theme of our game, so welcome Vikings. I said all that when my microphone was off, but now I'm saying it again with it on. So we did some traveling from the shipwreck from our spawn-in point here. We got our first villager, Bragg, has showed up. And once this disappears, we can hit the green eye to see it and turn the eye off. Makes perfect sense now. Before, it was a bit backwards. So, also in our map, we have this feature here where we can turn that on, and it will tell us what things are, in case we like to see that. I kind of like that view of the map. So Bragg is here. He is our new villager. Hello, Bragg. He is a builder when he first comes in. I will assign him to this shelter, so in case he needs it, he will have a shelter assigned to him. We will be getting a couple more villagers rather quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and set up another shelter. Right here. And that way Bragg can work on that. Bragg does come in with a hoe, a hammer, and an axe, so he can do some basic chores. So that's good there. I also want to upgrade this with the barbecue, as we're going to need to be able to cook some food, or fish, as soon as we can build our fishing hut. Before we can build our fishing hut, we need to get 2 buildings built, but I also need to get at least 3 villagers right away. So that's what we're going to be working on. This poor hammer takes a bit to get any Jotun bloodstones. Alright, I'm just going to turn my volume down a little bit. Hopefully the volume is good for you all here in the stream. If I have set the stream up so that you'll get a notification in chat about the seed, and also a welcome message that will play every so often. So, you know, you can also get that to post in the live chat by exclamation hi and exclamation seed. I will set up some more chat related commands in the future. So we've got some resources here. We have our Viking vision here. If you haven't seen it, feel free to leave a comment or ask a question in the chat. It is good to have you join us here in our Aska fishing village let's play. This is about a let's play for all the new content that was brought into the game just recently. We spent yesterday working on finding a village, a location, because we are right here near an unexplored cave, and that's what we're going to be. That's our cave, and our fishing village is going to be in this area. So we've customized the settings, and so we do not have we don't really have any fin or smoker spawners, or we've turned those down to low. We could come out here and use a fishing rod and do some fishing, but for the moment we haven't built a fishing rod. We're going to focus most of our combat related stuff is going to be on bow and arrow this let's play. As the last let's play, we focused mostly on melee combat. We're going to use this water here and fill up our water skin while we can. We're also going to eat this garlic in our pocket and eat some mussels for food. We can also gather mussels along the shore. So Bragg is got a problem. He could not find any sticks or rope. So let me provide him with some rope here. And I had some sticks in my pocket. Also, we need to start. He's still looking for sticks and rope. So let's see if I can produce some more rope for him. Alright, that should be all the rope there. And this was going to take 4 rope. And he needs sticks. So let's come over here and start harvesting a little wood. We need to build the forest pit, or the forest pit. But for the moment, we need smaller trees. We're going to harvest a little bit here, a couple trees for him to use. We'll start setting up the forest pit as well. We need the forest and the stone pit before we can make our first fishing hut. And that's what our focus is this evening, is making a fishing hut. We did fishing in No Man's Sky earlier today, and in previous stream, as they had something part of the new update for No Man's Sky, the ability to fish. And there was a cool expedition that takes you across the galaxy fishing for unusual creatures and unusual fish. So pretty neat. If you like No Man's Sky, you might check out the Let's Play of the Expedition 15 that we covered. We'll pick up these berries here, as we can use that for bait later. Or food if we need it. We'll get this tree and then we'll start setting up our forest pit. I honestly think we need to set up the forestry services over here near the forest. If that makes sense. Seems to make sense to me. Let's see, we need another stone axe, we need rope. So let's see what we can find. We did a little roll there. Well, we had stones over here, so we can pick up these stones here. Hold T, and you'll pick up a stack of them at one time. We can let's make 5 of these stone blades. We will need them. Let's make 10 more rope. We will need that. And let's come over here and make another stone axe. We need some sticks. Well, that's what he needed as well. Sticks. We can find sticks at the bushes. If we can find a bush like this, it can give us a couple of sticks without ever having to chop down a tree. But we will be getting our forest guy here pretty quick because lumber is something that we need quite a bit of. We need lots of wood to build a dock and a fishing hut. What is his deal now? I did not find any sticks. I'm starting to get hungry. Okay, well, I get it. Here, let me see if I can trade with him. Let's give him some onion, and we'll give him some berries, and we'll give him some... we'll cook the mushrooms. Let's cook the mushrooms. Let's see, we need to add fuel to the fire. Which means we're going to have to add these sticks to get some fuel. And this thatch, which I don't want to, but we can collect more. Right now we just need fuel. So I can cook these mushrooms. Well, we got to finish the barbecue, don't we? Yeah. We got to finish the barbecue. So let's see here. What do we need for the barbecue? Let's push supplies. Then we need sticks, and we have a bunch of sticks over here. But I think he can't find them because there's no resource marker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to terraform a little bit. I'm just going to pick up sticks right now. I think that's going to be the smartest thing to do. I'm going to make a resource marker up here so he can find it. Okay, building resource marker. Let's make one right up here. Okay. Supply it. What else do I need for this? One stick. Sticks everywhere right here. So I just need him to know to come up here to find resources. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining our Aska Let's Play. We're building a fishing village. We're using the Aska character this time, focusing on bows and, you know, fighting with a bow. And that is quite a bit different than our last Let's Play, where we used Ragnar. So that's what we're doing today. We're helping our one villager that we have so far know that there are resources up here. And he should be able to find resources, anything within this radius. The large radius. So in this radius, we'll hack down a few trees, make sure he knows, now that he knows where to get them. But I have to make an axe, as my last one broke. So there we go. We'll break up this long stick. It'll give us some more bark, some more sticks, and so forth. Alright, so what we need to do, now that he knows he can get resources here, well, we need to come back down here and decide where we want to build our two pits. I think for the moment we want to keep everything kind of in this area because it's hard to, I've found in the past it's rather difficult to protect everything when it's, you know, sprawled all over the place. So we're going to try to keep this laid out in a natural fashion. So we'll see, our first fishing hut is going to be down here, and right through here we'll build a path, you know, to walk back and forth. So we have some other natural, I'm going to look for like another natural path and kind of lay out our village alongside that. So this seems like kind of a natural path right through here, because we've picked the rocky variation in this custom build. So I'd like to kind of build right through here, maybe make a little path through here, and that heads up to all the forested area. So we have quite a bit of forested area, and we're going to have to come over here to the explored cave anyways. So I want to say that if we build our hut right along here, I'm going to kind of terraform this area out right here so that we can start making our first, you know, kind of have the idea of our first road. So here we go. I'm just going to do one strip, right? And I don't want to like cut the land, cut a trough through the land like I kind of did last time. So I'm going to keep this short, and we'll kind of get a feel for the land. Try to kind of graduate our path so we're not. And then this tree is kind of in the way, but we'll clear that out again later. So if we're right here, we could build our first pit. Say right here. Give me 1 second. Let me look at something. I got a little notification on my phone, so I just want to kind of check it. What it is about. So please feel free to, you know, let me know how you're doing down there in the chat, how your day has been, or what you think about Aska. We find it to be a really fun game, and I appreciate you stopping by. So here we are. We're going to make that first pit. So this is kind of our path, right? I want the pit, the tree pit, to be just off the path, because we're going to lay this out with roads and so forth a little better than we did last time, hopefully. So our first thing would be the woodcutter's pit. So that can go, we're going to lay it right here by the path. That'll take us right past it. I think right there would be good. Our good villager here will come help us. I really ought to let him finish that while I begin to fill Odin's Eye with more Jotun bloodstones. I will harvest this, because we could use another villager, would really help us progress. A little faster. I'm about to run out of stamina. I'm going to eat this other garlic, kind of help with our healing a little bit. And drink a little water. Oops. There's our water. I usually put my water in the first slot. So let me see here. I usually put my water over here in the last slot, and I leave my weapons over here in the first slot. We have, is that 18 arrows? Something like that. Yeah, looks like we have a few arrows still, so we'll be able to fight if we need to. So let's keep harvesting this Jotun blood. later on we'll be able to get better pickaxes and axes. We're already improving our skill in this. And so it'll make harvesting this a lot faster. Sometimes one thing I forgot how fast I was harvesting things in the previous Let's Play. So we have 2 more Jotun bloodstones. We can add those. We need 1 more. There is another Jotun bloodstone. There's quite a few here in this area. So we'll be able to get a few villagers right away without having to travel too far afield. I think our pickaxe is going to last much longer, but we get plenty of stone out of this. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. My wife called, and so I just wanted to see what she was doing. Tried to call her earlier in between streams, but she was busy. So let's see, we have enough Jotun blood now for another villager. Let's call this other villager. It's getting nighttime. We might have a raid coming. Since that has been turned up in this playthrough. So we have Ira, who is an athlete, and Stormforged. She gets thirsty more often, but that's okay. Springtime vitality. Make the most of regeneration effects of spring. Fill me with renewed energy and enthusiasm. And she has Forger's instinct. So we really are going to be relying on some foraging as well. So I think Revna is probably a good one. To be honest, Ira is not bad either. But she gets a little more thirsty than normal, so I think I'm going to go with Revna. We're going to get Revna as our second villager. Alright, so we already have our second shelter available for when she gets here. And our other guy's been doing a good job at building for us. As he even built, he hasn't finished this yet, but some of the supplies I have to provide, like the rope right now. So let me provide all the rope and then he can get to finishing the build. There we go. So now when he's not taking a nap, he can finish the build. One of the things we need to do also is check on his schedule. Let's pick up these mushrooms. We can maybe place all of them here just for our people. He might need some. We'll get us a drink of water while we have some here in the rain collector. And we'll go down to the coast and maybe find some mussels here in a minute. But what we need to do is set up another shelter probably. But before I do that, let me see here. I'll set up another shelter. Where at? We want this to be the road, so I don't want to set a shelter too close to that. So why don't we do this? They can travel in between there. There's would be another shelter. We might fit another one in there between the water, or we might fit one there. We'll just have to see how it goes. Alright, so our next thing is we've got to set up, if this is our little road through here, right through here, let's extend the path a little bit so we can see it. We don't have the tool to make the road maker, but we can make like a little path through here. So there we go. You know, I don't know that I want to start it. I changed my mind. I don't really want to start it down there in that little hole. I want to start it maybe up here. And I don't want to go too far because we'll be cutting into the ground. So maybe there. And we'll just set this up. We're going to dig down a little ways, but we're going to kind of have to stair step our way there. Okay. So now up on this level, we can do it again. Because we need to make a road to the... Let's see. Yeah, we need to make a road that goes all the way to the cave, but we're not going to do all of it just yet. Let's see. Again, I don't want to go too far. I'm going to be digging too far into the ground. Making it, yeah, see, something like that was what I was trying to avoid. But it's difficult. This one won't be too bad. We'll have to stair step up, use our hoe to kind of level the ground a little better. And like this. We've got this here. Okay, so that cut into the ground a bit too much. Let's see if we can use our hoe to kind of flatten this out. A little better. There we go. I think we could probably start our path up here. Hey, there's an onion. Let's get that onion. Come here, onion. Okay. I think we could probably start a little path this way. We need to make sure we're heading in the right direction. That's the right direction. That's the cave right over there. So let's do that. Get our little road going. So we need to go a little bit more this way. And we need it to go that way to the cave. Okay, let's clear out our land a little bit. This is good. This is not cutting into the ground too much. There we go. Trying to lower this, make it more of a gradual slope. That's pretty gradual. Let's see if we can graduate this a little bit. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. And then, like I said, our cave is right over there. So this is kind of our roadway. Get rid of that. And we'll come over here and try to level out that a little bit. There we go. There we go. Still want to level this out a little bit more. Maybe even. There we go. I think that'll work for now. Our guy is sleeping, so what we might do, well, we're gonna have to get this other building set up. So here we go. We're gonna set the stone pit. If this is the woodcutter's pit, we'll put the stonecutter's pit on the other side. So here we go. Stonecutter's pit. That will be here along this road. Our other villager will be here in just 1 minute. 1 minute, 8 seconds. They will help us. I also need to look at his schedule and make sure that it's set up so that he doesn't sleep too long. And he can get back to work quickly. So we'll pin that. And let's look at our guy over here sleeping. Bragg. Let's see, Bragg is Daylight Devotion, Snow Strider. He's a Lumberjack Strength, retired bowman, and rain dancer. So I'll probably make him the what do you call it? Woodcutter at the beginning. So we don't have any in this one. We don't have any day or presets. So let's make a preset. He's Daylight Devotion. Let's see. So currently he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 work hours. But the thing is we need to give them some leisure time right here. That helps them be able to go get a drink if they need to, and so forth. So that means one more work hour there and maybe a leisure hour there. And let's apply that and see what that looks like. The schedule balance is still a little bit off. Let's see if we can provide him with another leisure hour. That gives him 5 hours here and 7, so that's 7 hours of sleep. Let's give him 1 more hour of sleep and 1 more hour of leisure. Let's check this out. How does that do? Still, schedule balance is a bit off. So that's 5 hours, and so let's give him 2 hours of leisure. Why? Now that fixes his schedule balance. His work hours are still a little off. So let's add him another leisure right there. Apply that. He's definitely okay with the schedule balance. It's just his work hours that are a bit off. But that gives him 5 hours of work. So I'm going to create this as our day schedule. And we're going to hit save. So that's our day schedule. It should work for him, and it will probably work for Revna too, since she has now appeared. We're going to assign Revna to this one here right away, so she has a shelter. You don't have to assign them right away. It's time for a nap for her. Let's fix her schedule. Let's load the day schedule for her. Let's look and see if that makes her happy. She is Battle Scarred, Wind Rider, Green Thumb, Forager, and Springtime. This schedule's a little off for her. So let's see what is all. Let's give it a second and see if she's still got a schedule balance problem here in just a little bit. But we are applying that day schedule. Oh no, we just didn't hit apply. So yeah, that day schedule works for her as well. So she may need to go and lay down and take a nap right now. That's fine. We have a few things set up already. Let's help our builders out just a little bit. We need to go chop down some more trees and do some more harvesting, because as soon as these are built, we can start building a fishing hut. And we need to go get another villager, because we need one villager on each one of these huts. We need 4, really. We need 1 villager on each one of these huts. We need someone cooking, and we need someone fishing. So that's going to be kind of our main thing. So currently we can manage workers here. We're going to go ahead and get Bragg assigned here since he is our lumberjack. We'll get him assigned there. For when he wakes up, he can go start doing lumberjack things. Now, the area that this covers is only up to there, and there's not really any trees over here to harvest. So I'm going to go ahead and put a harvest marker over here, just outside, since we have the cave that we're going to be working at. So I'm going to put a harvest marker over here by the cave so they can start clearing away the trees here in this area. So let's see, wood harvest marker here. Let's supply it with what it needs, which means we're going to have to knock down a tree first so we can get the sticks and so forth. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining the stream. We are working on our Aska Fishing Hut Let's Play. This is a new start, a new Let's Play since the update, as we have new buildings and so forth that we're going to be looking at and using, and we are playing a bit differently this time as we are using the Aska character. As you can see, we are using our raven-haired Aska, and we are going to be primarily fighting with bow as we go through this Let's Play. Pretty much every chance I get, I'm going to be using the bow. Build our bow skill up, since Aska has a natural affinity to bow use. Let's see, I can build a couple of rope. We need to be always flaxing, and that means gathering flax. So we haven't done that lately. I actually turned the settings up to Viking level, so we should be getting a lot more attacks from wights and skeletons and so forth in this particular playthrough. So we've made it, it's not a hardcore playthrough by any means, but we might call it a mid-core playthrough. So, if I may coin the word. There's some flax, we need that. We also need to get some of this right here, which we need another pickaxe. We've broken our last pickaxe, so let's craft one. And let's start harvesting some more Jotun blood so we can start our next villager coming. Like I said, we need 4. The faster we get them, the more people we have to help with building the village. The less I have to do with harvesting stuff. And I can focus on building and setting up the village and maybe even doing some fishing myself. In our previous Let's Play, there were some things we hadn't completed, so those are going to be kind of our focus in this Let's Play, is getting ready for one of the updates that should be out this year, and that's the ability to go on raids. So we want to make sure that we are ready with having our boathouse built up and everything else ready. Alright, we found 3 Jotun blood in that one. I think that might give us enough to start our next villager. We're going to head back over here. We'll forage a few onions. Our people are going to get rather hungry. Technically, we probably do need 5 villagers right away. 1 for the foraging hut. The stone hut I don't think is as important. We just have to get it built. But it's not as important to assign somebody there, in my opinion. There we go. We'll get our next villager coming. Frida is a nocturnal and Stormforge. Now, we could use a night person. This one has a harvest blessing. We're not really doing cooking or farming just yet. though at some point we will be. So let's get Frida. Frida is this is a mostly female tribe, it looks like, with Revna, Aska, and Frida. Bragg is one man out right now. So we've got to get some food. They don't have much food either. So let's, we've got no fuel either. So we need to get some fuel for the fire. That will happen once let's come down here. Let's attack this wisp. Probably need to go ahead and make a fishing pole right away so I can catch some fish for food. Should have used T to pick my arrows up. I didn't really get anything out of that because the wisp resources were down there. Let's drink this water from the natural resources. Let's pick up this bark. We'll bring it back to the village. And this firewood. Definitely firewood. Let's put our bow up so we don't waste an arrow by accident. Let's harvest. Let's take this back. And we'll chop it up for firewood, use it for the fire. Okay. There we go. Let's harvest it. Now we have more firewood here. Let's put that in the fire. And I don't think we need to put the bark in there just yet. Welcome in. Thanks for joining the stream. In chat, I'm posting some messages today for everyone to know that the original seed is a little bit different. Because of the update, the seed has changed. And we are currently in the same alphabet seed, but in a new Let's Play, where we're going to be focusing on fishing. Right, we have made some onions. I'm going to eat 2 of these. Maybe put one in here for one of my villagers. We have survived 3 days. They should be working on this pit now. And this is our road, our road right through here. I think I want to make the, so what's the next thing we can make? The gatherer's pit. So we're going to need to make the gatherer's pit. I don't see why we can't make it right here along the road. Right there. And we'll pin this. Maybe help them get to a certain point so we can see if we need to apply rope to it, which I'm sure pretty much every build needs rope. And so we're going to add rope here once we get this cleared. Okay, we'll pin, that's pinned. We need 4 rope. Can we make 5? No, but we can make 3. We will supply that, and we will go look for... Actually, we can go into our inventory, really, and we can hold shift, and we can break this bark down into fiber, and then use that fiber to make 2 more rope. So that provides us with enough rope for this. And it provides us for 1 rope for this, but we still need more rope. So we need to find some flax. Maybe do a little more foraging here, up here. Find some bird nests like this. for eggs and feathers. We got some food there with some eggs. Found some flax. Found some sticks. We're just kind of doing some basic foraging here. We've got a pretty good place here to kind of forage and gather a few things. It's a small stone, we can pick that up. And that. Looks like we got some water here, we'll just drink that, and some berries. Grab a hold of those. And let's see here. Let's head out to the shore. Oh, we got a wisp. Here we go, we got him stunned. There's our kill. Pick up the fiber because we can get fiber from the wisps. We retrieved 2 of our arrows that we used, so no problem there. Alright, let's see. We have some mussels here. Mussels? No. We might have picked most of the mussels in this area already. There's some. And just a little foraging for a little food. There's some more mussels. We'll pick that up too. The smokers are approaching. They're going to try to steal from us. We don't really have much for them to steal other than our... we don't really have anything in storage right yet. So there's really nothing for them to steal. Now if I could shoot a smoker, we could use that meat. If I could shoot him with an arrow. But I have to find one first. And for the moment, I don't see one. Does anyone see a smoker? I don't see one, so I think we're okay. Ah, there's some right there. Okay, I see smokers over in this area. If I could shoot one of them, we could eat the meat. Okay. Aha, I see one in the distance over here. Running towards our camp, so let me see if I can get him. He's gonna try to steal something. I missed. Missed again. I'm out of stamina. Missed again. Using up all my arrows. Oh, lost few arrows. So I'm not a good shot yet. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I lost a few arrows because I'm not a very good shot yet. But it's okay. We'll get another chance at them. I think I see some over there. We'll pick these berries and nothing else. There's a smoker right there. Where'd he go? They're fast little buggers. Where is he? I hear him. There they are. Let's see if I can hit one. I got one. Okay. I got one. That should slow him down just a little bit. Not much, though. They're fast little buggers. Ah, missed him. Lost. Oh, lost my arrow. Going on a smoker hunt. Only I lost him. He disappeared on me. Oh, there's a bear. Should I go bear hunting? No, not yet. But I found a bear. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to take on a bear by myself yet. So we did find one though. So where was that? So right up in here we have a bear, right in that area. That's not too far away from our village, our fishing village. So we'll be able to hunt for bear. It's not something I would send my villagers to go do, but it's something I may do at some point. One of the things we did in the custom build is we customized it so that bear biomes were high. So about the only time we're going to be able to catch smoker for food is when we have the smoker invasion. Okay, we got flax. Just kind of doing some harvesting right this minute. Kind of letting our villagers, we have 3 villagers now. We're letting them get their build going. We've set what we want them to build. We're collecting flax specifically for the rope. And I know those were berries, and there's some flax. We've got to get us some food, by the way. We have some mussels and some eggs we can eat. Probably we'll eat that here in just a second. I just want to get back to our village. Our fledgling village. See if there's anything I need to do. So we have 3 villagers. We need to get 2 more, technically. Here's Revna. I'm not sure. It's partly because she's not assigned anything. She's sitting around, I guess. And then they probably need rope for this stuff here. I'm going to craft 10 rope. So that one's ready for them to work on. This one needs rope. So that one's ready for them to work on. And one of our people was a good forager, I believe. So let's see who that was. Was that Frida? No, it's Revna. Revna expertise in foraging. So we're going to assign Frida to the gathering pit so we can start gathering food for our villagers. We have already got sticks and so forth, getting that ready here. Pick up these sticks and pick up my arrow. One of the arrows I shot earlier. Plenty of sticks right here too. Okay, so we have 3 people. One is assigned to wood, one is assigned to gathering. We will need some stones gathered. This needs bark. so I imagine she can find that. Let's see if we can start our fishing hut. If we're at that point now. Fisherman's hut, what do we need? A gatherer's hut. Oh, that's right. It needs to be a hut, not a pit. So, let's see what we can do here. Wait a second. I need to assign somebody to this one, because I've got 3 people. So, Frida is assigned to that shelter. I really need to set up 2 more shelters, technically. I'm going to eat something before I die of starvation. That's what I think. Okay, let's see. We can eat mussels because we can't cook those. We can eat these berries. And we can eat a couple eggs. We've done some foraging, got enough supplies here. Is there anything we can put on the cook fire? Only 1 onion. Yeah, that's not enough. Let's get this gatherer's hut set up. So, tea. We need the hut. Must have a workshop pit before we can make a gatherer's hut. So, we got to make the workshop pit. Now, the workshop pit is a kind of a different animal. We need a large area for the workshop pit. And I'm thinking we might make our workshop pit kind of right here in this clearing area. So I want to terraform some land right there. Because we need a large area for the workshop pit because it's got 2 sides. And I think I'd like to be able to build 2 workshops together. Unlike my last playthrough, it was kind of scattered. So let's see. Let's see if we can terraform with the help of our villagers. Let's terraform this area right here. The 3 rows is about the width of the workshop pit. So that should do us. Hey, how are you doing? Yes, I'm sorry I can't say your name, but you have a question. Question about the fishing boats. Are they worth it, or they give me the same fish from the shore? Ah, good question. Well, let me answer that real quick while they're clearing away that. So the fishing boats allow you to go out to that area out there where you see those fish jumping. Now, if you walk around the entire map, you can find areas where the fish are close to the shore. But what those fish are rare fish. And they help you with one of your achievements in the game. And they also give more food when you harvest them. So there may be salmon or cod. Those are some rare fish in the game. So with the boat, I could get out there and fish those. And they can only be caught in a circle around that area. Once you catch one of the rare fish in that area, it'll allow you to press E on the keyboard and mark that location. So hopefully that helps to answer your question. With the boat, you can get out there and fish the rare fish. Though you can find some spawns in certain seeds. At least I don't know about this one yet because they just changed the seed. Or they changed the geography of the seed. But on our previous playthrough with the previous seed before the update, yes, you were able to go kind of on the south side of the island and find rare fish spawns that were close enough to the shore that you could fish for those fish. So hopefully that answers your question. And hopefully I answered it soon enough before you left. But that is why we need to build the boat, is to get out there and fish for those rare fish. But thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. Oh, yes, no problem. Anytime. Feel free to, stay in chat and ask any questions you like. It helps to keep the stream moving along. Right now, we're going to build the workshop pit because we need this to be able to build the gatherer's hut, and we need the gatherer's hut before we can build the fishing hut. The game is nice, but too crashy. In what way do you mean? I have not found it to crash. I play it on 2 different PCs, and I've never once had the game crash. But one of the things you might look into is look into adjusting the settings and see if that might help with any kind of in-game problems. But I have yet to come across any crashing for Aska at this point. But by all means, let me know what you find, and if you know kind of why it crashes, or you can figure out like what times it crashes, feel free to let me know, and also feel free to let the devs know, because they're really actively working on trying to improve the game. And like I said, you're the first person I've talked to about it crashing. So if you can let me know how or kind of what times it does, I can do some research to try to find out why. So right now what we're looking at is, see, this crafting pit is very long. It covers a large area. We want to make sure both sides are green before we put it down. I'm placing the entrance on the other side because I do plan in the future to build another crafting hut. Let's see, do I have room to do it on this side? I probably have room to do it on this side, but I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to build another crafting hut directly opposite this on the other side. So let's see here. Let's place it right there. Hopefully that gives us enough room. So you said, I'm playing with my friend mostly, and I host them mainly lately, getting crashed out of a sudden. Okay. So you're finding it in a multiplayer setup, it's crashing? Have you tested it out in kind of a single player mode to see if you find the same? Because, there is single player and multiplayer, and it is kind of a different mode. So he said, my friend gets crashes more than I do. I don't know but why, but out of us with no error. Yeah, in multiplayer. So try single player mode. I haven't done the multiplayer very much, so it could be a multiplayer only issue right now. But try single player mode and see if that, if you're getting the same crashing. But also, you might note down when it crashes. You might check to see when it crashes, I know in a lot of games like this, depends on how many artifacts you have throughout the game. In other words, how many buildings, how many pieces of wood laying on the ground, how many different things that the game has to render. And if you're playing in a multiplayer and you have a bunch of things and they have a bunch of things, then that could be causing an issue. But I've watched many stream of other people that play multiplayer, and they've got 3 or 4 people in there. They've got huge villages, and I've never seen a crash. So it may be an issue with maybe a driver or a software somewhere on your computer that could be causing it. You might try going, if you're playing it on Steam, you can go into Steam and under the settings do a test to all the game files, basically. Have it do a check of the game files and make sure they're all good. And it may be that an uninstall and reinstall. But yeah, just know that this is your problems you're having is not normal. The majority of people that come in the stream and that play Aska never have a crashing issue. So could be maybe a program you're running in the system tray or in the background that's causing that. But like I said, if you'd like, I have a Discord, and you can join the Discord. We can chat about it on there, either in the general chat, or I even have a game chat and a tech chat. So You can join there if you'd like to find out. Maybe we can figure out your crashing error together if you need to. But yeah, that's. I'm sorry to hear that it's crashing though. But yes, it is a really fun game, and we've had a lot of fun with it here on the channel. Our villagers are doing well. We do need to make one more shelter, but we don't have another villager right now anyways. So once we start bringing in a new villager, we'll get a new shelter. But we have to get this finished. I'll supply some sticks. She's bringing the last long stick, and let's build it together. We'll make sure to check your Discord. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Like I said, feel free to join us there. And we've got a meme channel for some jokes and so forth. And but you can chat with me there off stream, and we can maybe figure out the issue. Let's see. So our gatherer is doing pretty good, gathering some resources here. So what now? We need the gatherer's hut, right? We have the fisherman's hut. But in order to do that, we need the gatherer's hut. So let's make this into a hut. Right, gatherer's hut. All right, let's pin that task. Whoops. Let's pin that no. There we go, pin. Let's apply some supplies there for them. They're gonna need 4 rope, and rope is one thing. Rope is actually one thing I need to get started at the crafter's hut, but I need a crafter to do that. By any chance, have you tried Bell White? I've seen Bell White. I have not played Bell White. So I wouldn't be able to help you too much with it, but I would like to hear more about it. I'm interested in the game for sure, but I have watched it a few times on YouTube. What do we need here? The rope. Okay, needs 4 rope. We just crafted 5, so I can add that. There are plenty of stones in the area because we've been breaking up Jotunblood, and we really need to go get another villager going. So let's run over here and get some more Jotunblood and get another villager progressing this way. Now, do you like Bellwright? Have you played it? And if so, what's your favorite part about that game? You should play it similar to Aska with mechanics, but more focused on combat. Yeah. I'll check it out after the stream for sure. Just take a look at it. I'd like to branch out into some other games. Most of what we play here on the channel are the survival, crafting, building. And if the game encompasses those 3 things, that's kind of what we do here. I spent around 170 hours on Bellwright. So much fun. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Might be something I can add to the list. Oh, we have our first blood moon rising. Let us get back to our village quickly. We have increased the settings. I don't know if you've seen them, but you're able to adjust the settings for your game, and we have increased the settings for this game so that attacks come more frequently. And our attack is going to come from this direction. So let's see if we see them coming. They're going to probably make a beeline for the Odin's Eye. Yeah. So let's... There we go. There we go. He's trying to hit us. Oh. He took a big hit there. Oh, we're terrible with the bow. That's okay. We'll get better. No, we won't, because we're out of arrows. Oh, no. Let's switch to our axe. And we'll stick and move. Oh, I had a feeling we might see our end here. Yep, we are going to see our end. Let's see if we can help here. Let's get over here. Oh, yep, we died. So let's hope. Let's get reborn right here. We are reborn. We can go pick up some of our stuff, hopefully. I mean, we can't. Frida died, so we have a dead villager. Ugh. We really need to find our weapon. Or a weapon. There we go, we've got a weapon. Ugh. This is rough. Talking about combat a minute ago. We're going to die a couple of times here, I think. We've already had one villager die. So these people are... Oh. Well, they've destroyed our building here. So all these whites... Alright, alright. We would have used the bow, but we didn't use the bow because we ran out of arrows. Alright, so we lost one villager and a couple of buildings. Frida, unfortunately, has met her demise. And we died once and almost twice. So... that's the thing. We'll set that to rebuild. We'll set this, we'll pin this, this. It's over now, but we're also going to set this to rebuild and pin it. And we've got to rebuild this and pin it. So we have a lot to rebuild. We need to go start getting another villager and maybe a couple more villagers, but we have some Jotun bloodstones here, and we're going to get rid of these whites. We're gonna get a knife. First off, we need to go pick up all of our supplies here, because this was our body. I guess we're gonna need to make a bunch of arrows. Well, we survived our first major invasion. Sort of. Made it through it. I didn't say we survived it, but we made it through. Okay, I've got these whites here. I'm going to pick up Frida's hammer here. And I'm going to dismantle this gravestone. Yep. I'm going to dismantle it for now. I'd like to have the ability to build like a little gravestones so that we could make like a little cemetery for the villagers who died, who gave their life for our protection. I also need to go ahead and eat this onion. I need to go get some water, fill up my water skin, and I need to get my heart rate down by trying to heal up a little bit. So, okay, Revna's homeless, but we have a house right here that was Frida's. So I'm going to sign there, and we have Brag's already in that one. We will eventually get this one fixed up. It needs rope and other things. So this needs rope. And over here, the gatherer's pit just needs rope. This needs 2 rope. We need to make, what is this? My bow? My bow that didn't work too great because I missed a couple of times and I ran out of arrows. That's okay. I'll pick out, we got a few arrows here. I'm going to make a knife somehow. Yes, once I find some fiber. We had some over here. Let's see what I can find. We've got some bark. I can turn that into fiber. Let's see about that. There's a stick. We could pick up this stick. So let's make a little rope. I can't make even 1 rope. I don't have enough fiber. Okay, let's find some fiber. Which we can find it with flax, or we can get reeds. For the moment, we'll just get some reeds. Make fiber. Okay. Go to our inventory, and we're going to hold shift, and we're going to break up all this to make fiber. Now we can go ahead and make rope. Just you. Okay, then we can come down here, make a knife, craft a stone knife. And we can go back up here and harvest these whites, see if we can get enough Jotun blood for another villager. Harvest these, because sometimes you'll get Jotun blood from these guys here. All we need is 2 Jotun blood. There's a skeleton here. Let me eat some berries. I don't think that's going to help me with my health. Both of my people are asleep there. So I can't really use one of their huts. I need to rebuild this other one. Oh, there's a Jotun bloodstone right there. Let's pick that up. There's one. Let me see if I can finish this up here. What else do we need for it? A long stick and some small sticks. I could supply this. So all it needs is 1 stick. There's a stick. Here's some sticks right here, hopefully. Okay, and I just need 1 long stick. Where's a long stick? Surely there's still 1 laying around over here somewhere. Some more sticks. We'll need those. Yep, there's a long stick. Okay, let's carry this back and fix up this shelter so we can lay down and get this heartbeat to stop. Okay, there we go. Let's fix this shelter up. Next time we have an invasion, we'll be a bit more prepared for it. Hopefully. As soon as I do this, I'm going to start making a whole boatload of arrows. Okay, so we need a bit more bark. There was some bark laying over here on the ground. Okay, here's the 4 we need. Applying it. Welcome into the chat, or into the stream. We just had an invasion and it killed one of our villagers and took out a couple of buildings. And so that's why our heart rate, we died once and almost died again. We had a pretty good sized mob. We've changed this to custom settings, and that first invasion, I know on a regular playthrough it's like 2 whites, maybe 3. And this one we had like 5 whites, 2 skeleton warriors, and yeah, it was a pretty tough battle. That's why one of our villagers died. I'm primarily trying to fight with bow. And, well, my bow skills are a bit lacking, and I ran out of arrows. So that tells you a little bit about how that went. I had to pull out my woodcutting axe and just hack away. But we got through it. So your life comes up very slowly. You can eat garlic and onions to help improve that. There's a garlic here. But when you're sleeping, I've found that you don't get the healing buff as much. You don't get the buff. Maybe the healing works, but you don't really see the buff in your inventory page or your character page. So it does look like my health is going up. What about one more of these? Let's see, does it go up faster? Yeah, it looks like it's going up faster after an onion or a garlic while I'm sleeping. Okay, so we're still low on health, but we're not hearing the stinking heartbeat. Yeah, we are still hearing the heartbeat. Okay, well, let's see here. Maybe we can... Berries don't give us anything. I don't need all of this junk in my inventory. I need to find like a place to throw trash. Let's throw it in the water. See what that looks like. Let me throw this junk in the water. Let's see. Because we're not going to need this for quite some time. And when you do need it, you've got so much of it, you can't do anything with it. So we're just going to chunk that in the ocean. Now we have 3 sticks that we need to repair this with. So let's fix this building up while we're at it. Maybe we'll go wander around since we've got daylight now. Let's wander around and see if we can find some more onions and garlic. And speed up our healing a bit. We definitely find some fallen bird nests. We're going to make a bunch of arrows, so... Look for... stones. Flax. We'll definitely need flax every chance we get. We need to get this Jotun blood here so we can bring another villager in pretty fast. But it looks like our pickaxe is broken. And we need one more of these. I guess we should have picked up that stone. There's the stone. Can we make one stone blade yet? No. I need another stone. Look for onions and garlic and so forth. There's another stone. There we go. Now we can make the pickaxe, I think. No, we need rope. We can make a couple of rope. Okay, now the pickaxe. Go. There, now we have the pickaxe. We can go over here and hack away at some Jotun blood stone. Jotun blood shard. Get some more Jotun blood. Get a splinter, we're going to lose some more health, but that's okay. There we go. Let's see. We got Jotun blood there. Let's pick up these stones so we can make some more. Grab these sticks here. Grab that flax right there. Right over here. Just some basic resources that we're going to need to make tools and so forth. I might come down here and grab some of this. The mussels for food. In case we need it. Kind of like this tree right here by this water's edge. I'd like to build something right in there, I think. Okay, let's see what we need. How much more Jotun blood do we need to bring our third villager back? That should do it. Get our third villager. So we have Soggy Discomfort and a Wildling. Nope. But a retired bowman and a terrible stone guy. Really, neither one of these is great, but this Alvar seems better. Okay. These guys are sitting around communing with Odin's Eye, I guess. See here. Let's get us a drink. Right. Let's go back to harvesting these guys. Get them cleaned up out of our road. We are the only one that can do that. It would be nice if in the future we could assign our villagers to clean up the whites, clean up the things that came to attack. We've gotten a few splinters, so we're losing life. We got us a Jotun bloodstone there. And then we've got a skeleton right here. Need to get rid of him. In our last Let's Play, we kind of let Dragar and skeletons and whites just kind of lay around the village, and it It just wasn't that great. There's our arrows. We've got a couple of arrows back. So, I mean, we're gonna need some bone, like, I don't remember, I think it's for clubs and such. So, let's see what we can build right now. So, arrows. Definitely craft 10 more arrows. Definitely. Now, we do have the crafting pit, though. And I think we might be able to build something a little nicer than a flimsy arrow. Nope. Maybe when we upgrade. We can make the road maker, though. We need 4 of that, 4 of that, and 2 of that. So we do need a road maker pretty quick. And a large axe would let us chop down better trees. Let's see here. But I want to make the fishing village as quick as possible. That's spoiled food. I guess we left food laying around. Alright, so where is everybody assigned? I think Frida was our gatherer, wasn't she? So Bragg needs to be assigned here. And I guess our new girl needs to be assigned here. Revna. Oh, Revna was the one assigned there before, so good. So they're assigned there. When our new person comes in, we got to figure out where to assign them. We still need to make that gatherer's hut into, the gatherer's pit into a gatherer's hut. So we haven't finished that yet. That kind of got stalled. So we don't have anybody else to build, so we're going to have to do some of this. Pick up here, put that there. I think that's why these large stones were there, because they were in the process of building up the hut. And the stones too. Okay. So in order to finish this, we need 4 rope. Can we make 4 rope? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we got 4 rope. We need to find some more bark. Ah, there's some more large stones. Let's put those in there. There's a large stone. Drop that in there. And 2 more large stone will be right here. Let's drop stick that in there. Pick that up. It's not, kind of a pain. Let's pick that up and that up. We don't need the onion seeds, but we do need the long sticks. Well, it's not, it's being stupid. Okay, there you go. There's one. We need regular sticks. Okay, this is bark. And that's all the bark that they've gathered so far. Sticks. There's the sticks needed. We need 2 more long sticks, and we need a log. And there's where the problem comes in. We need to make this axe in order to make a log. So we need more rope, more. We can probably make these right here. So we got that. Okay. But we need 4 rope and 4 sticks. So let's go get Go pick up some more reeds for fiber. Yeah, the heart beating is really annoying. I really need to heal. It's really hard to heal in the beginning of the game without onion and garlic and a whole lot of sleeping in your hut. So I guess I can lay down for a minute, try to get some of my health back. The rested buff. Okay, so we have this buff here, energized and sheltered and well fed. We've got all the buffs that could help us. We just have to wait until we heal up a little bit. Okay, at this point, I don't believe anybody is even watching the stream. Most everybody has left. That's okay. I know some of you can't be here, or you would. I know that you will watch it in the replay. So when you hear this, know that I said thank you. We appreciate all who watch it to this point. Welcome in to the stream. We're just trying to get a little bit of our health back after an invasion that we had. That invasion took out quite a bit of our... well, it killed us once, took our life out. Second time, all the way down. And so, that's where we're at now. Alright, we've got about half life. We really need to just sit here and get all our life back. And we're going to eat these berries because they're about to go bad. Oops, they're already bad. It's giving us a stomach ache. So what we'll do is we'll convert those berries into bait. That'll make them last a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll have our fishing village, our fishing hut built before too long. We got our third villager. Now our third villager, we have one on wood and one on gathering. I'd like to set the other villager here. I don't know what his abilities are. Alvar. I'm going to set him on a house real quick. Assign him this place right here to stay. And I think right away we should be getting some things built here. So let's assign. We could assign him to cooking. That is another thing we could do. But I think I'm going to assign Halvar here. Start making things. And the things I want him to make are arrows right now. I want him to make 20 arrows. I want him to make a large stone axe. And I want him to make 2 fishing rods. And I want him to make a road maker. I don't care about the road maker, honestly. I'll make the road maker. That's fine. Let's see, what else do I need him to make? Need him to make stone knives. 2 of them. I need him to make regular stone axe. 1 of them. I need him to make... I don't need a heavy club, but maybe 1 more flimsy bow wouldn't hurt. To go with the arrows. So I've got him assigned. He's a short little guy. Look at him, he's a short little fella. Hi, Alvar. You seem like a midget, Alvar. Look at him, look how small he is. That's weird. Alvar is a little tiny guy. Look at him, he's like a little midget. Ah, it's funny. He's already made a fishing pole and a couple things already. He's pretty fast. We're gonna take this fishing rod. We have plenty of bait. We're gonna go catch some fish real quick. Until... No, we're not. We need somebody that's going to build. Or else I'll have nobody to make this right here. So I need to finish this. And in order to finish that, we have to have a big axe. And in order to have a big axe, I need 4 rope. So let's break this down in our inventory here. Go. And we can throw up on here, we can throw up a couple of things. There's a hoe, an extra axe. Don't need those. Put that on the... Let's see, let's make some rope now. That only gives us that. So we need 4 sticks and enough to make 2 more rope. Let's head over here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we break this down. Should be able to make more rope now. 2 more rope, at least. Okay, now we just need 4 sticks. Should be easy to come across. If that was flax, I'd pick it up. Okay, so we can get sticks here. Probably 2 sticks here. And we can get 2 sticks over here. Okay, that should give us enough for a big axe. The big axe we will use to chop, to get logs. It's the only way we're going to be able to finish out this gatherer's hut. Okay, so there we go. Let's make the big large axe, and then he'll make him another one also later. He's set up to make a few things, and then I'll assign him to another task. First, this will get us logs. We've got to be ready for our next invasion, because in the next invasion it might be that bear that we saw close by. Timber! Okay, let's harvest this for, we need 3 logs. And I think they'll come get them. Well, if I had a builder. That's the other thing I gotta get. That attack, that invasion kind of set us back a little bit. Okay, we'll pick up this log, and I think we have 2 logs and 1 long stick. So there's this. This is our little road that we've been building. So these are long sticks. This is a log. Run it down here. I don't know if they're helping me or if he's just doing harvesting the logs. Or the long sticks, I should say. Okay. I need 1 more log. May have to chop this tree down to get the 1 more log. Hopefully our guy's making arrows, or has already made some arrows. Our guy that's crafting right now. So that we'll have some arrows. He's already made an extra bow, I know. Timber! Whoa, I can't get out of the way. Ooh, good. Nice save. Get out of the way in time. Okay, let's chop this so we can get the log. It'll be the last log we need, and then we can finally build our fishing hut, or at least get it set up to be built. Then we'll just collect enough Jotun blood to get 2 or 3 more villagers, and we'll be sitting pretty. Alright, there's the log. They'll come pick up the rest of the stuff. As you can see, he's gathering right now. Why does it do that? There we go. Alright, there's our gatherer's hut. You can come in here and look around. I do think that like our gatherers should be able to sleep in there, or we should see something get stored in here. But I never see anything stored inside the hut. Looks nice, but not very useful. Okay, so let's see here. Can we build our fishing hut yet? Fisherman's hut. We can start the build for the fisherman's hut. I'd love to build it out there. I still think that for simplicity's sake, actually it's not going to let me build it. I mean, the ground is just too shallow right here. Right? Yeah, pretty shallow. We could bring it over here. I'd love to be able to get out a little farther in the water. Maybe the other place will be our boathouse, not our fisherman's house. Our fisherman's hut. So this is, you know, fairly about as close as I think I can get to those rare fish right now. So we've got our fisherman's hut. We can supply, we're going to set up what needs to be put there to build it. We're going to go get some Jotun blood stones so that we can get a builder or 2. We could probably unassign our guy over here if he's already built our arrows, and he could start building. Let's see. I need to see the storage. So he has built our arrows. He's built that. I don't know what he's working on right now. But let's get him and dismiss him, make him a builder again. For now, he can start building that hut over there, the fisherman's hut, while we look for Jotun blood. We have 2. And is there any inside here already? No. But we'll drop the 2 here. Hope that the smokers don't come a-calling. We are going to drop these feathers over here in the crafting hut so they don't just fall apart. Because that's one good thing about the storage is things last longer in the storage. Can't put the berry bait. I will have a storage for that as soon as... I also need to build a well. And I'm gonna say this one is the best place for our well. So I'm gonna set a well right here. And they can pin that, and he can work on building that too. And while I'm doing this, time to go look for Jotun blood. And we'll pick up flax along the way. Get us a drink. That'll help top us off there. There's some Jotun blood. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy the Aska Let's Play. This is since the update. So we have some new buildings, some new things to enjoy. We're building a fishing village here in this Let's Play. We've customized the game by making it rocky, varied terrain, by turning up the number of bear spawns, and by turning down the number of fin and smoker spawns. Just downright making it a little bit more difficult. That's 2. I needed 3. I don't see 3. Could pick up some stones here too. Small stones. So I need 1 more Jotun bloodstone. Which means I've got to find a whole nother shard. Let's see. There's one in the distance over there. That's a long ways away, though. Let's see if we can find one closer. There's flax. We better get the flax. Seems like we're always needing rope. Lots of rope. There's one right there. We'll just get this one. We don't want to go too far up this way because there is a bear right north of us. Right north of our village. Hey, look what we found. We found some garlic, finally. We're going to eat that pretty quick. And looks like there may be an onion right here. Some garlic and some flax. So let's eat that onion and garlic and get all these wonderful buffs. That'll help heal us a little bit too. And get these Jotun bloodstones. Maybe harvest both of these shards if we can. Now tomorrow, guys, I'm going to take the day off, and we will come back with another Aska Let's Play on Friday. Unless something happens. But I think everything will be... That will be our... Excuse me. That will be what we'll do. I'm getting a bit tired myself. Probably going to end the stream here in just a few minutes. Hungry, tired, ready to go home. I do stream from away from my home. So I've got a little bit of a few minute drive to get back. Okay, did I literally only get one? That was one. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I've never really seen it give you just one. Two, yeah. Three, more like it. Sometimes, but never just one. Alright, we found another garlic. We'll try to harvest this right here. Our pickaxe might break before we get any Jotun bloodstones out of this. Yep, it broke, so see if we can make another one. Yeah, we're gonna make 5 blades. So we've got it to make. There we go. We need 1 rope. We should be able to make 5 rope too. Pickaxe. Let's go back and finish harvesting this. We're about to have nightfall again. I've set it for extended days, so we do have a little bit longer days than normal. But once nightfall hits, we could get attacked again, and that was ugly the last time. So I need to go get some arrows before that attack, if there is one. That's more like it. See, three Jotun bloodstones here. We've got way too much in our pockets here. We're going to toss the seeds as we don't. I'm going to eat the garlic, and then we're going to try to pick up this Jotun bloodstones. So there we go. We're going to head back. Probably should pick up some food along the way, but our health is coming back up. A few more garlic and onions like this, and we might be full health, which could really be beneficial. In fact, let's eat that other onion we just picked up. Okay, I'm going to pick up these arrows here that our good man has made for us. So we have 33 arrows. Should be enough. We're going to drop these sticks off in this bucket here. That's where we'll craft stuff anyways. What is this guy doing? Alvar. So we're going to start getting our other villager here. We'll get our 4th villager. Let's see. We've got Resilient Surge and Wildling. Natural Born Hunter and Resilient Surge. This is Bear Power. He eats more than normal probably. Stout Constitution. Got strong immune system. So it says that can't be. Let's get Finno. Finno's a wildling. He's got a hearty appetite. I don't really need that. This one has bear power, but I tend to eat more than normal. And I'm less prone to illness like cold, sore throats, intoxication due to my strong immune system. And this one has resilience surge. I still think we're going to go with Fenno. Although I don't know that either one of them are necessarily better than the other. Okay, let's fill up our water skin and take us a drink. Okay, let's go check on our... What do we need here? Oh, we have it pinned. But we can supply rope. They need 5 more rope. So let's see if we can make 5 more rope. We can. So that supplies all the rope. That means they should be able to finish out the build. Now when it's done, we can go right out on top of there and fish. In the meantime, I'm going to come over here to this little landmass right there. I'm going to fish. I thought I heard somebody. I meant to get my bow, but this will do for right now. My bow is supposed to be in my slot 1. So we're going to move that back over to slot 1. My fishing pole is going to come down here to slot 9. I'm going to have arrows, do not need a slot. I'm going to take them out. Put those 20 there. And take those out. They don't need a slot as well. So let's see about catching a fish or two. So number 9. What we do is we watch the end of the pole and make sure that it starts twitching rapidly. It is kind of dark. We can zoom in to see when it twitches rapidly. We can't get all the way out to the rare fish, I don't believe, but there it goes. But we did catch a sea bass. And we will catch a couple of sea bass and take it back to have a nice hearty meal for our villagers. As soon as we get our fisherman's hut built, they will be able to go and they will start fishing regularly. There it goes. That's another sea bass. One more. Getting bites, but no, nothing's grabbed it to take it. There we go. There we go. There's our third bass. So let's head on over here. All you need is a knife to process the fish. So we're going to drop them on the ground. Which, it would be nice if they'd build a fish cleaning station. So you could clean the fish at a station instead of throw them on the ground, but I guess maybe Vikings didn't use fish cleaning stations? I don't know. So here we are. We've got us 3 fish fillets. Let's stick them up on the barbecue. And let's go get us some firewood. Our guy here should be collecting firewood, but I don't know. Looks like he missed that, so let's bring it over here, drop it here, and we'll see about chopping it into some sticks and firewood. Okay, let's gather up all the stuff that's here. We've got firewood, we've got bark, we've got all the resources from that log. We're going to use that for firewood right now. Ignite this. Then we can always add some more fuel to the fire. So watch the fish, make sure that it doesn't burn. The bar at the bottom is going to fill up, and as soon as it's done, that means it's cooked, but then the bar will start filling up again to show that it's burning. So it's cooked, but you can see the bar beginning to fill up. So we're going to take that fish, and we're okay right now. We're going to add this here so our villagers have some meat to eat. And our next villager should be in here in about 2 minutes. And they will be a builder also to help complete the build. Now we do need some large stones. Something I can provide because I need to break this rock up and get it away from the well anyways. I think we're about done with the stream today. So why don't we finish this rock real quick. But we will be back Friday for another Let's Play Aska series. If I can get another Let's Play or another stream of No Man's Sky with the new update, I will do that also. I did talk about maybe streaming the game Kingdom Come, do a playthrough of it on stream, but with the update, we're No Man's Sky, and with the stuff we're doing with Aska, I think I'm probably just going to play that game solo on my own time. That'll be my game to play, and then when it comes close to time to for the second Kingdom Come to come out, maybe we'll do it a playthrough then, right before the second edition comes out. We'll see. But anyways, thank you all for coming. Again, this has been another episode of Aska. I want to get a screenshot with all of this right here. Let's grab a screenshot real quick. There we go. We might use that as part of our thumbnail. And anyways, everybody, it's been great. It's been real. As we usually say on this channel, until next time.